You guys, I just experienced one of the funniest things that has ever happened to me. I don't know why this was so funny to me, but it was. I just could not contain myself on the inside. I don't know why it was so funny to me, but it was. But at the same time, it has such a strong spiritual implication and meaning that I have to share it with you. I just have to. So I'm in the gym. And I started off by doing an interval on the treadmill. So an interval workout where I have an incline going. And at one point the incline is this, at another point it's higher, and I'm alternating between them, right? I was on the treadmill for about 30 minutes total. And after being on the treadmill for about 10 minutes, like my workout, I done caught my groove. It don't take me much to start sweating. So I'm like really in it at this point. So this young lady walks in. She's about the same age as me. Now, there's only 2 treadmills in here because I work out at my apartment's, little gym facility. So she comes right beside me, and next I'm just working out. I'm working out, and I notice that she keeps looking up at me. She looks at her treadmill, she looks at mine, and she's trying to figure out, how am I so high up? She didn't understand that I was on an incline. So she's looking at hers, and she was actually a very small, petite woman anyway. I'm not that tall, but I'm about 5'5". So she had to be maybe 5 feet, okay? So I think I looked like a giant to her. She's wondering, how is this woman all the way up here? So again, I'm witnessing all of this because our treadmills are right next to each other. So I see her, I'm focused, and I'm just going for it, right? Doing my workout, not trying to stop. And although I was willing to, but I'm going to get to that in a minute. She keeps looking, and I see her trying to step bigger. She's trying to step bigger to see if she can get up high like I am. Then I see her watching, but she's trying not to show me that she's watching. And so she's looking at what I'm doing, but I'm staying focused, but I can see her out my peripheral. I mean, we're maybe 1 foot away from each other. So you guys, she starts getting up on her tippy toes. She starts trying to go up higher because she sees that I'm up high on this treadmill. And then she starts seeing when I was switching between the intervals, and that I would go up a little higher, then come back down to where I was, up a little higher, and then come back down to where I was. And she saw that I had a rhythm going, and she noticed, she pressed that. And so she didn't know how to work the machine. And I kept saying, because I want you to know, this is the kind of person I am. I wanted to stop. I wanted to say, hey, do you need help? Because I saw that she needed help, but she wasn't saying anything. And so I didn't feel like I was supposed to stop. So as she's watching me, she learned the incline button, but she didn't know that she could press the level that she wanted directly. She just knew to go up and down a little bit. So she went up like 0.5 on the incline. She felt it move a little bit. And then I guess that wasn't good enough for her. So she pressed it again, and she finally got to level 1 on the incline, and she started going. And as she realized it was a little bit more intense for her to be on the incline as she's walking on the treadmill. Come on, y'all. So then, help me, Lord. Then she starts getting a little jog in her system. She notices that I've got a good stride going. And at first she was going about 2.5, and I'm not coming for nobody. I'm just illustrating for you, okay? I was at 3.3 on a 12 incline at this point, and she was trying to figure out how I was so high up and going what seemed to be faster than her, even though she was going like she was 2.5. So then I see her adjusting her speed, but then she realized it was too much for her. So she slowed it back down, and she began to watch me again. I see her peering over, trying not to let me see that she's watching. And I said, God, do you want me to stop and show her how to do this? Like show her how to work the treadmill and the different levels. And he said, no, you can't afford to slow down, to stop for someone who's not at the same level as you, so they won't be able to keep up. I need you to just simply posture yourself to demonstrate what it is that you're doing. And as that person yearns to get to that same level, they're going to watch what it is that you're doing, and they're going to see that you're demonstrating this walk, and they're going to get on that level as they increase within themselves. I said, God, that's a whole word. When he downloaded that to me, I postured myself, just kept on on going. When I felt myself getting tired, I made sure that I moved my arms. I made sure that I just kept on going, that I didn't show weakness, because God said, I need you to posture yourself, because there are some people who are watching you up close and they don't know how you're on that level. They don't know how to get up high to that place, but I need you to demonstrate it. I don't need you to stop what you're doing. You can't afford to stop, because that will make you take steps back. It'll slow you down on this journey that I have for you. But simply posture yourself, be in position so that you can demonstrate what I'm doing in your life. So y'all, this was way more, if you haven't caught on by now, this was way more than just the treadmill, but it was the most hilarious thing to me as I sat there going and going, and I saw this woman peeking and getting on her tippy toes and trying to follow what I was doing. But finally she saw she couldn't work on the same level that I was on, but she found out the level that worked for her. And when she found her stride, boy, you couldn't tell her nothing. By the time she found her stride, she was able to keep focused on her lane and what she was doing and not watch what I was doing, because she understood that maybe I've been doing this a little longer and maybe I was in a different space, and that doesn't make me better than, but as you compare yourself to people, you can't get where you want to be. So God is saying to you today, I don't need you comparing yourself to the person that's next to you. I need you to posture yourself where I have you. I need you to go at the speed that I'm telling you to go, and I need you to march to the beat that I have set for you. God, I hope this blesses your people. Thank you, Lord.